So let's start with what is voluntary sharing. So voluntary sharing is an opportunity for our animal learner, so in most cases, probably in your case, that's a dog, to choose to share a resource. Okay, so we're essentially putting our dog in control of sharing a resource. And a resource can be food, it can be toys, it can be affection, it can be a number of different things, and you're going to see a few examples of what this might look like. And then I'm going to start to break down like whatever I want that start button to then end up being. Okay, so let's say it's a paw raise. I'm going to start only clicking, presenting the object and feeding for that. Because I'm now starting to say, okay, you can't just offer anything, I want it to be something specific. Sometimes I get a little picky, like personally, I don't like to just reward eye contact for this because I use eye contact in so many other contexts. And if my dog like barks or something like that, I'm probably not going to feed that or reward that. So you have some control over what your dog chooses, but you're also allowing them to kind of show you what their preference is. This is where Zephyr actually starts to opt out. So this little snuffle mat here is an opt-out station. So Zephyr can go to that at any point to ask for food as opposed to going to the platform. This is so important for our dogs to understand that they can say no and they're still going to get fed, because we don't want the behavior, or we don't want feeding to be contingent on the behavior, because otherwise we're essentially using coercion. We're saying the only way you get this food is if you agree to share your food with this other dog. We want the dog to understand that they can say no and they're still going to get fed for that. So you're going to see Zephyr saying no. So if he goes to the snuffle mat, that's his no.